people. What is it? Very, very fat tires on the back. He goes super slow through these turns. Motorcycle bars. I think he's burning oil. It looks like we got dual exhaust coming off the left side. Homemade trike. I bet my Spyder's quicker. But hey, if he built it, super duper, you know? I would like to get beside it, but I'm not going to be a prick and pass him. Sounds good. He definitely woes it up in these turns. Whoa. 40, slowing down. Oh, too fast. Too fast. 39. Woo! Rocket ship. Merry Christmas, everybody. It's December 25th. Just kidding. It's not December 25th. It is a beautiful September day, though. I don't remember. It's the 24th, the 25th. I'm going to say it's the 24th of September. Low humidity, 77 degrees. Man, this is perfect riding weather, man. This is riding weather that you can just ride, and you don't get dehydrated, and you just don't get so fatigued. And it is just incredible. If I had the means, I would chase this weather for all of my rides. Now, I do like it a little bit warmer than this, you know, because I enjoy the swimming pool. And 77 degrees and low humidity makes for very cold water. But that being said, enough of the personal mumbo-jumbo. I want to talk about the Can-Am Spyder today, and two things that concern me about my Can-Am Spyder. May not concern anybody else about their Can-Am Spyder. I'm a type of person that holds on to vehicles for quite a while, and it looks like I'm doing the same thing with my Spyders. My first couple of Spyders I got rid of, 2 years old, and I traded up until, I got this one and I really like it. So that being said, I think the number one concern that I have about this Can-Am Spyder, and I'm going to say a couple other Spyders out there, I'm starting to see a lot of front pulley issues with these Spyders. Early on, I had a front pulley failure at 20,000 miles, and then they discovered other issues, and it became a nightmare. But we don't need to go down that road because I'm not going down that road. But I'm seeing more front pulley issues, and I don't think it has to do with mileage. I really think it has to do with how someone rides, how the vehicle's stored. I think if you're hard on the accelerator and you downshift to, use the engine braking instead of brakes, I think it really jacks with that front pulley a little bit more than someone that rides pretty gentle and uses their brakes instead of downshifting. But about like everybody else that are into Can-Am Spyders that watches YouTube, I watch a lot of Sean Smokes videos, and he's had a rash of front pulley issues on Spyders. It looks like the majority of them are F3s, and most of them are the 1330. Well, if it's an F3, it's only going to be the 1330. That being said, it's not going to keep me from riding. And when it's time to replace this Spyder, it's not going to stop me from purchasing another Can-Am Spyder. It's just something that's in the back of my head that, I do have a concern about this Spyder, is that front pulley. And, even the next Spyder I get, if I'm still seeing that, it would be a concern. I know that they came out with an updated pulley. I do believe it was in 2019. So if it comes to a point where I need to replace mine, it will definitely be with an updated pulley. And then my second, and by the way, this road is fantastic. I love this road. This is 374 right off of 33 north of the Hocking Hills, and it kind of brings you in the back way. It just goes to show you can be in any state and have a gem of a road. And this one is a good one to ride. Nice and smooth and slow through there. This one's a steep little, turny little corner. Ooh-bah. Spyder does get around these. Faux show. Two more crazy ones. Boom. This one's not as bad. It's this one up here that I'm usually in first gear coming out of. I could do it in second. I'm already in first. I'll just kick it to second. So you can come through nice and easy. You got enough torque out of this motor. It don't matter. Just depends on how hard you want to charge these next corners. There you go. We got some color on that tree. That's gorgeous. So enough of the chatter and the leaf looking. The second thing that I have a concern with, I have 75,300, 12.8 miles on this Spyder. And one of my concerns is, what's the life expectancy of a Spyder? Being in the automotive profession for almost 30 years, you know, when it comes to a car, I can tell you the life expectancy, you know, you should be able to get 200,000 miles out of this certain car before you have any major issues. This car, maybe, you know, we would see this at 75,000 miles. It's just, you know, being in the field, you pick that up. I don't work on Spyder, so I just don't know what's high mileage. After I started getting about 40,000 miles on this Spyder, you know, everybody was like, man, that's some high mileage. But, you know, I don't think 40,000 miles is. Maybe someone that lives in the northern part of the United States. But, you know, you got all of these motorcycles, Spyders that live in very warm weather that can ride 24/7, 365. I mean, they can ride whenever they want. And, you know, they're putting on some miles on bikes. But with me not knowing what's high mileage, how long, you know, is the bottom end, can it hold up to 150,000? You know, am I going to beat the rings out of it at 100,000? I don't know, you know. And yet this is something that does not keep me up at night. Until this Spyder starts talking to me in a bad way, I feel very confident hopping on it. You know, 75,000 miles, we'll see. I'm just going to keep riding it. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to start it. And if it starts and doesn't give me any funky noises, you know, then we're good to go. You know, until I ride this thing and it starts doing something stupid, I'm not going to be too concerned. But, you know, it's in the back of my head. Now, if you have a Can-Am Spyder and you have 20,000 miles on it, don't be concerned. This is my third Spyder. Every single one of them, I had over 30,000 miles. In fact, my wife and I was just talking about it. There you go. Look at that. He getting it. This is a good motorcycle road. It truly is. You know, we were talking just the other day. You know, the first Spyder we bought was a 2012 RS. Had it 2 years. Had, I don't know, 35,000 miles on it, something like that. Only issue I ever had with that was a cracked exhaust header pipe. And it wasn't a header pipe, it was the Y pipe. And it was covered. That was the only issue with that Spyder I ever had. The next one was the 2014 Can-Am Spyder STS. Man, I love that Spyder. I wish, not that I had that one, but I really like what the STS means. It's still a lightweight. It's not heavy like an RT, but you get cruise control, you get an adjustable windscreen. You know, it's just that perfect sport touring Spyder. And I had it, I don't know, I think we traded it in. It had about 45,000 miles on it in less than 2 years. And it spent 8 months in the shop. So, you know, it was a lot of riding in that thing when I could ride it. I made the best of it. You know, now we got this one, and you know, we're 4 years in. Even though it's a 2015, I didn't get it till 2016. And even though we're only 4 years in, you know, 75,000 miles. Which I'm off, you know, compared to how many miles I put on my white one. Traded it in at 45,000 miles. I should be at 90 on this one. I'm just not riding as much. But yeah, you know, if you have a Spyder, even with 40,000 miles, no worries. No worries at all. Just get out there and enjoy your ride. Like I'm doing now, you know, 75,000 miles, no worries. Out enjoying the ride. Charging these beautiful corners. Well, not really charging them. That was a whopping 43 miles per hour. But perfect motorcycle road. So as I'm facing everybody into the sun, I think I'm going to jump on out. I'm going to listen to some tunes as that F-150 tries to run us over. Thumbs up if you like the video. Stay safe. I'll see everybody down the road.